Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. Many people, whether they are in the public eye or not, want to keep their health issues private. Katie Thurston, on the other hand, has kept her social media followers up to date on every aspect of her cancer treatment. The Bachelorette actress was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer earlier this year. The news came as a big shock because she is not the normal age for breast cancer. She's just 34. Katie Thurston strives to remain positive and enthusiastic about her chances of defeating cancer. However, she confesses that many aspects of having cancer are unpleasant. One of the most difficult things she faces is loss, losing her hair, losing her energy, losing the capacity to have children, and the risk of dying. She resorted to social media to express her grief over the latest in a long line of losses caused by cancer. Katie Thurston's cancer has not taken away her love. In fact, the painful diagnosis bonded her and Jeff Arcuri even closer. She began dating the comedian in early 2024. By summer, they had become engaged. She began making plans to relocate from California to New York City following her engagement. The move was actually what caused her to be diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. She first sought therapy in California after discovering a lump in her breast. Test results at the hospital confirmed a stage 3 diagnosis. Katie Thurston just found out the cancer was stage 4 after switching doctors. She is currently demanding responsibility from the hospital that misdiagnosed her. Katie Thurston and Jeff Arcuri eloped in March. He recently returned home after completing a comedy tour in Europe. While he was gone, the Bachelorette refurbished their New York City apartment. Katie Thurston's stage 4 cancer diagnosis had one silver lining. Her cancer is not advanced enough to require treatment. She's following a regimen of oral pills and monthly hormone-blocking injections. She noted several times that she has a major scan coming up this week that will hopefully reveal that the medication is helping to decrease the cancer, or at least slow its growth. She began the regimen some months ago and has been forthright about the adverse effects. While the pills are not traditional chemotherapy, they share many of the same negative effects. Katie Thurston has experienced memory loss, hair loss, and lack of energy, to mention a few of the negative affects. However, there was one unexpected adverse effect. She revealed on the Booby Broadcast Instagram channel that she was recently turned down when she attempted to donate blood. She is seronegative, which is the only universal blood type and in high demand. Katie Thurston has always been on the fence about having children. However, now that she is married, she is leaning toward having children rather than not having them. Unfortunately, cancer took away her choice. She said that she was told not to become pregnant. However, she underwent egg harvesting early in her cancer diagnosis, so IVF is an option. Katie Thurston will not know the next step in her cancer treatment until she receives the results of the forthcoming scan. Hopefully, she will receive the excellent news she has been hoping for. Katie Thurston's life changed with a single phone call. She had been in the middle of unpacking a shipment of books in her nearly finished New York City apartment, barefoot and laughing on a FaceTime call with Jeff, when her new oncologist's voice cut through her joy like a scalpel. The results were in. It wasn't stage 3, it was stage 4. The cancer had spread to her lymph nodes and a small area in her lower spine. Katie remembered going completely still, her fingers wrapped around the cardboard edge of an open box. Her heart didn't pound. It didn't race. It slowed, like the world had pressed pause while the floor fell from beneath her. The irony wasn't lost on her. The only reason she'd seen the second doctor was because her California physician had brushed off her concerns with a casual, "We caught it early. You're young, you're strong." But she hadn't felt strong. Not then, and certainly not now. She felt betrayed by her own body. The quiet betrayal of youth's presumed invincibility had given way to the raw, adult truth of mortality. Yet, the diagnosis didn't break her. Not completely. It refocused her. Suddenly, every day had urgency. Every moment with Jeff, every sunrise over the Manhattan skyline, every text from a friend, every breath, it all carried more weight. Katie had always been candid online. Even before cancer, her followers knew her to be transparent, emotionally articulate, and occasionally sarcastic. She had documented breakups, therapy, book club selections, and her messy love life since her days on The Bachelorette. But nothing had quite prepared her or her audience for the brutal honesty of Cancer Diaries. With shaky hands, she uploaded a video the evening she got the confirmation of her stage 4 diagnosis. "I debated posting this," she said in the video, her voice soft but resolute. "But if I can help even one person catch this early, or feel less alone, then I'm going to keep sharing. I have stage 4 breast cancer. And I'm 34. Yeah, that's terrifying." Her phone blew up. Fans, friends, former Bachelor Nation contestants, even people she hadn't spoken to in years flooded her inbox with messages. Some were encouraging, some heartbreaking, others oddly transactional, as though her pain was just another storyline in their entertainment feed. But Katie filtered the noise. She leaned on those who really mattered: Jeff, her family, and a tight circle of friends who knew how to show up without fanfare. Jeff had just landed in Oslo when she told him the update. His voice cracked on the phone, and he kept repeating, "I'm coming home. Screw the tour. I'll cancel everything." But Katie wouldn't let him. "You make people laugh," she said. "Don't you dare cancel that for me. Just promise me one thing: come back ready to build a life with me." And he did. The moment Jeff stepped through the airport gate at JFK in March, he dropped to one knee in arrivals with a ring made from a bent spoon. Katie laughed through her tears as cameras flashed and strangers clapped. It wasn't romantic in the traditional sense. But it was them, raw, chaotic, imperfect. Perfect. 2 days later, they eloped. No gown, no tux, just City Hall, 2 witnesses, and a shared sandwich from a food truck after. "We've got no time to waste," Katie told the officiant, who blinked back tears as he pronounced them husband and wife. Cancer brought clarity, but it also brought chaos. In the weeks following their elopement, Katie faced decisions that would have otherwise been delayed for years. She had already frozen her eggs when the initial diagnosis came in. But now, with the hormone blockers and pills suppressing her reproductive system, her window for biological motherhood was likely closed, at least without IVF and a surrogate. She grieved the loss of choice more than anything. Not necessarily because she had always dreamed of motherhood, but because cancer had made that decision for her. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do not miss any update.